Hello, this is Claus Jensen presenting the 12th and last classical game of the 2012 World Chess Championship match between reigning champion Anand and the challenger Gelfand. And the score coming into this game is 5.5 to 5.5. So Anand, playing the white pieces, has a golden opportunity to retain his title in this last classical game. And as expected, Anand opens the game 1e4. And also expected was that Gelfand played the Sicilian c5, knight f3, knight c6, and once again Anand plays bishop b5, e6, an exchange on c6, d3, knight e7, and with b3 Anand plays a very rare move. It's hard to believe that Gelfand has prepared against this rare move, but on the other hand, it's not supposed to give Anand too much of an advantage either. Knight g6 was a possibility here, bishop b2 and f6, after which e5 would come to give play against this bad bishop on c8. And a similar thing happened in the game where Gelfand played d6 here, and then came e5. And again, d takes, bishop b2, f6 is giving the bishop on c8 a hard time. So this was an option, but knight g6 came. And then e takes d6 doesn't work because of queen f6 with a threat on the rook. And instead Anand played another very interesting move, and he played it almost instantly. He played h4 here. Knight takes e5, knight takes e5, d takes e5. So Anand has sacked a pawn. And what did he get in exchange for this pawn? Well, he got a damaged black pawn structure, and he got this black problem bishop on c8. Knight d2 followed, and I'm sure that Gelfand was thinking here. He wasn't prepared here, and he had to decide how to go on from here. And in fact, he played a very interesting move, because he actually decided to give back the pawn immediately. He didn't want to struggle with pawn up and bad bishop. Instead, he decides to open diagonal for the dark squared bishop, or even play c5, bishop b7 after this c4 move. Knight takes c4 and bishop a6. Queen f3 from Anand and queen d5. And now an idea for Anand could be to play queen d3. But in the game, Anand settled for an extra pawn by exchanging queens here. C takes, knight takes, and after f6, knight f3, e5. Well, I think it's fair to say here that Gelfand has equalized from the opening. He is down a pawn, alright, but as compensation, he has the bishop pair, and he has good central control. Castles from Anand: king f7, c4, bishop e7, bishop e3, bishop b7, c takes d5, bishop takes d5, rook f to c1, a5, bishop c5, and rook. And here, if bishop takes c5, then I think Gelfand would have an easy draw. Still being a pawn down, but this rook endgame endgame should be no problem for Gelfand. But in the game he played rook h to d8, and again after bishop takes e7, we have a draw. So Anand tried a rare line in the Sicilian, and Gelfand played an interesting pawn sack to activate his bishop, and in the end we had another draw after only 22 moves. And after 12 games, the score is even. We had 10 draws and 1 game won by each player to make the score of the 2012 World Chess Championship match 6 points each. And according to the rules of this match, a winner must be found the day after tomorrow, Wednesday, May the 30th. And we will start off with 4 rapid games with 25 minutes plus 10 seconds increment per move for each player. And if no decision is reached after these 4 rapid games, we will have a blitz match of 2 games. Time controls will be 5 minutes each plus 3 seconds increment per move. So thanks for watching this video, and please visit my chess website at clausjensen.com for more chess. Bye bye for now.